Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Tonight we've got 2 hours as we continue on with the events. And maybe some story, depending on what we need to do. I know there was an event we started on the last live stream of Genshin Impact. So we need to do some more with that. And maybe some domains as well. I'm pretty sure there was a domain we needed to do on a Thursday. So we need to have a look at that. So a few things we want to get done tonight in Genshin Impact. Just to continue on, try and upgrade our characters. Continuing on with the event to try and get some more Prima Gems. And all that good stuff. Massive thank you to those who joined us this morning for Ghost of Tsushima Iki Island. We made a lot of headway. Surprisingly, I was surprised at how much we got done this morning. But we are back tomorrow morning with more Ghost of Tsushima, if that's what you're interested in. But tonight, 2 hours, Genshin Impact. What can we get done? That's the important thing. I was saying in the morning stream as well how close we are to 1,000 subscribers. It's all thanks to you guys. So I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has subscribed. Very much appreciated. Spread the word, tell your friends, and hopefully we can hit that 1,000 subscribers very, very soon. Good evening, Brackley. How are you? I just need to check the sound. Yeah, cool. Thank you for the like, Brackley. Much appreciated. There we go. Right. I don't do a tweet in the evening. We're just going to crack on. As I say, we've got 2 hours. I'm pretty sure there was a domain we needed to do for some upgrade materials as well. Plus, we've got events to do and everything else. So we've got lots of things to do. It's just deciding the best way of doing this. So, we'll grab our login rewards first. There we go. Now, what character? I don't think there's anything new. New events wise, there shouldn't be anything new. We did do 10 wishes in the previous stream. The Ballads and Brews festive season is still running. We do need to do this one. Target master. We'll go to the Master of the Snowy Peaks for that one. That will give us some Prima Gems as well. That one's fully completed. We've got to secure the funds for our shop. That's worth Prima Gems. And this one, we've got to go and look at the notice board. There's a few things still to do for the event. We've got a few more rewards to gain as well. So that's definitely worth doing as soon as we can. Good morning, good evening, Ramen. How are you? Dennis, how are you? Yeah, I'm trying to remember which domain we need to do. There's a domain for Thursday we needed to do, wasn't there? And I can't remember which one.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
There was a particular one we could only do on a Thursday. What have we got?
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
We need to do, to upgrade Bennett, we need to do more of the Pyro Regivine. Wasn't just that, was it Xiao? I'm pretty sure there was a specific... I'm pretty sure there was a specific thing we needed to do, and you could only do it on a Thursday. And I, for the life of me, cannot remember what it was. You're about to jump up on the highest points again. Nice. No worries, Ramen. What time is it for you, Ramen? Thank you for the likes, much appreciated. Why can I not remember which one it is? I can't remember which character it was. Was it Ganyu? I've just checked Ganyu, and I'm sure Ganyu. They're from the Regivine, Cryo Regivine, Flowers, and I've got Simmering Nectar. So the only thing really for her is the Cryo Regivine. It's 6:30 in the morning for you. Oh wow, it's quite weird, isn't it? The time differences, you know, considering it's 9:30 for me in the evening, and it's 6:30 in the morning for you. So Cryo Regivine, we've got to go and do that for Ganyu. There must be someone else I saw and thought we need to do something. I can't remember who it is. I'm not sure and I can't remember. So, Prima Gems, we did 10 wishes in the previous stream. We've got 360. We need a lot more. We need another 1,000 Prima Gems. And I forgot to do login rewards yesterday. on the app, so we don't get any of those. So what do we do first? That's the question. There's lots of things to do. There's an event ongoing we need to continue with. The Cryo Regivine we should probably do for Ganyu as well, which is there. We got enough to do it a couple of times, see if we can get what we need. Yeah, I think we'll Cryo Regivine. We'll do that once or twice to see if we can get some materials for Ganyu to level up a bit more. She can't currently be in the team. So I think that's a good one. To Cryo Regivine, I think that's a good thing to start with. See, that's the thing. It might have been the shout. That wasn't on a Thursday though, was it? There was something specific we could only do on a Thursday, and I said, "Oh, the evening stream would be perfect." I think the Ganyu set would probably be the first and foremost, wouldn't it? So we'll do the Cryo Regivine once or twice, and then we may get a couple of the domain done, and then we'll go back to doing the event. That's my thinking. Are you jumping in, Dennis, before I start this? But yeah, I think Cryo Regivine, see if we can get the materials for Ganyu, because currently she's not high enough to be in the team, and then we'll try the Verna set a couple of times, and then we will do the event. And that should use all our resin up as well. There are a couple of bosses I actually need to do on my own as well. If we go to our little book, and this gives me a Prima Gems reward, we need to do an Anemo Hypostasis in single player and a Geo Hypostasis in single player at some point. I mean, no rush to do them, but we would like to get those done at some point. That's something I need to do. Are you jumping in, Dennis? Before I start this, I'm more than happy for you to jump in. So yeah, Cryo Regivine times 2. I think it will take 2 times to get it. And then we will move on and carry on the event. We've got the shop to do. We've got some of the event things to do, more Prima Gems. I don't think we're going to be that far for another 10 wishes. I think it will take a couple more streams, but we have got Saturday evening as well. So that's the important thing. So we're just waiting for Dennis to jump in. And then we'll do the Cryo Regivine, see what rewards we get. So the idea for the Cryo Regivine is so we can get the materials for Ganyu, because currently Ganyu, one of our latest 5-star pulls, is she's too low a level. We need her at least 60, if not 70 ideally, to be in the team. And she would replace Beidou, essentially, I think. What does Kiki need? Similar. We will obviously need the flowers. That's something we're going to have to hunt for, but we're in no rush at the minute. I think the important thing are going to be the Hoarfrost core. Yeah, 9-10 hours time. So I didn't see your message, Raman. Yeah, 9-10 hours time difference, isn't there? It's just incredible, isn't it? The time differences work. That's the thing. Okay, but we are just waiting for Dennis to jump in. I don't think there's anything else to pick up here while I'm waiting, to be fair. Might. Let's go and speak of the devil, and here he is. While we're here, though, where's it gone? Dennis has entered. Mr. Mayor plays. Good morning. Good evening. Sorry, I was keep saying morning for some reason. Good evening. How are you? Cryo Regivine it is then. Yes. Let's drop down. I probably should have swapped my team. To be fair, I probably should have put Bennett in against a Cryo. Thinking about it.
Supporting fire.
It's always the weird thing when you're doing this as a team. It's remembering that you can't swap to your normal characters. Because I always want to swap and I know I can't, and it's really annoying.
Don't get too close.
4 AM where you are, wow. You got school but you don't want to go. I wouldn't want to be up at 4 AM either, to be fair.
Nothing to fear.
So we're going to try and do this once or twice, and then, like I say,
Order guide you.
we will then move on to the domain for a couple of attempts, and then we should go and do some events. There we go. Let's see what rewards we get from this, shall we? You twisted your ankle on a hike. Oh, that's not good. How is it feeling today? 2 thunderstorms popping through the water, but they still made me go. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. We gained 2 of the 4 we needed. We actually also gained a Gladiator's Nostalgia. That increases attack if the wielder of this artifact set uses a sword, claymore, or polearm. That's quite cool. The Flower of Life. That's actually a decent one to achieve. But 2 of the 4 needed. That's a bonus. It's still in pain. Yeah, that's not fun. Okay. We've got to go somewhere else while that's doing its thing. We're on about the set for Zhao. We got no luck last time in trying to achieve this set, I will say. It was the Verna set we was looking at, wasn't it? Which was the... Can't for life of me think when we need to go for it, to be fair. I just want to turn the ankle, but it starts to... Yeah, that's not fun. Hopefully, it feels better sooner rather than later, to be fair. I'm just going to quickly change my party setup. Swap Zhao out. Let's put Zhao in. As they're my 2 strongest, it makes sense to be using those 2. Right, Dennis. Where have you disappeared? Oh, I went to the wrong one then, didn't I? Valley of Remembrance is where I'm meant to be heading. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Like I say, we're going to do a couple of domains, a couple of the Cryo Regivine, and then we're going to continue on with the event. Good evening, Simmer, how are you? Are you jumping in, Simmer? Do we need to hold off a second before we go and do this? Was it the Maiden? Why are we going for the Maiden set? Oh, a Nemo damage, isn't it? That's what it is we're after. I'm looking at the other one thinking, well, that's a bit weird. But actually, no, it makes sense. Because that's what Dennis went to. Although the Nemo damage bonus set makes sense, does it not? Are you on a friend's account? No worries. We are slightly lower than the domain. Why? Oh, have you dropped out, Dennis? Oh, you're not doing it? Okay, fair enough.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
What's the issue, Dennis?
But where are those who share the memory?
Well, that's why where I thought we was heading. Dennis obviously went to the wrong one. I can never remember where these things are. That's the problem. Echoes of Offering. It's that one, isn't it? The Vermilion. Yeah, this is the right one, I think. Trying to remember myself which one I'm meant to be going to. It is this one, I'm pretty sure. Lost Valley. Thought you brought a lamp as your pet, now comes you as a jelly blob. I know. We have a bit of a blob with us, don't we? We do have a little bit of a blob, unfortunately. I'm not sure whether to keep it on or not. It's one of those. Are you not? You're not joining us, Dennis? I'll go back to single player then. Because I can do the quest and everything else as well. We won't be able to do domain on our own, but no, I think we're too lower level to do that. But what we can do, while I think about it, I just did, and you dropped out. You said no. Okay, let's try again, shall we? We had an issue. What was the issue? Sorry about this, everyone. I thought we was going to knock these out really quickly. I got to find you now. That will help. There we go. Okay, we'll do the domain twice. We're going to go back and do the cryo Regivine one more time afterwards, and then we'll move on with the event, I think. I need to change character again. I think we're good to go. I'm good anyway. But yeah, so we're going to do this domain twice, go back to the cryo Regivine, do that once to hopefully get what we need. For Ganyu, we're only 2 Hoarfrost cores short. Flowers and stuff can wait, to be fair. And then we'll move on with the event and try and get some more Prima Gems as well. I don't think we're going to get any story done, but maybe the event, we may get most of that finished, hopefully today. Okay, here we go. Please, Zhao, hurry up. Charge up.
This is order.
Not quite there.
Stabilize.
Zhao is ready. I do love a good Zhao pogo stick. Okay, we're getting there.
Evil conquering. Worthless. Worthless.
Dennis is a high level, yes. Dennis plays a lot. Don't you, Dennis? Dennis plays a lot more than I do, to be fair.
Order guide you.
Yeah, he's a lot higher level than I am now. I keep forgetting what button I need to press to change character, because it's not the normal buttons I would have for that character. It's really annoying when you want to change character quickly.
Quake.
And there we go. Good evening, Kathy. How are you? Yeah, it's really awkward changing character when you can't remember what button it is. What do we get this time? Let's have a look. We didn't get anything decent last time we did this. We're trying to get a set for Zhao. Good, glad you're good. And again, we got nothing decent. This set is not the easiest one to achieve by the looks of things. We just struggle for anything decent from this set. Okay, I'm just going to quickly nip off and heal Dennis, and then we'll go again. We just got to save 40 for the cryo Regivine. We've got 100 left. I don't know if it's worth going to a different domain and trying to get different materials from different ones. Are we healed? Yeah. Where have you disappeared to now, Dennis? Are you back? Yeah, this domain is not being good to us in terms of drops. We just can't seem to get decent drops on this domain. I don't know why. Every time we've done this domain, we've just struggled to get a decent drop. We've done it a few times. We did it a couple of times on the daytime stream, and again we're struggling to get anything decent from it. But I suppose this is the bit I don't like, the grinding. This is the one thing I don't like doing. But I do understand that it is needed. Oh, my Zhao didn't heal. I messed that up slightly. One of these Zhao to survive, I think.
Scatter! Don't try to rush your enemy.
Yeah, my Zhao might be in a bit of trouble, I think, because for some reason I wasn't in my team when I went and healed, that's why. Yeah, that'd be why it didn't work. And Zhao for me is a difference maker in terms of damage.
Propagate!
My Zhao's nearly down, isn't he? Can't really risk using him, can I, really?
Propagate! Germinate!
Oh, I forgot you were healing, Dennis, to be fair. Oh, he's at AR-45. We're very close to that, to be fair. We're not far off AR-45. I've lost Zhao. Zhao is gone. It's only a matter of time. It's all because he wasn't in my team when I went to heal. I didn't notice he wasn't in our actual team when we went off to heal, and I should have done. There we go, challenge complete. Yeah, we are quite close to AR-45, to be fair. You're level high. What do you mean, Brackley? Sonics. Okay, what do we get this time? You got cuts on your fingers. How do you get cuts on your fingers? Again, nothing fantastic. Flower of Life. That is part of the Vermilion set, to be fair, but just not the main one. So I need to remember to change my team to put Zhao back in so I can actually heal him, because that's what I didn't do a second ago, which is why that messed up. So if we switch that to Zhao, and then we can actually go and heal Zhao. Is it worth doing something else, Dennis? Only because I'm obviously not getting the drops. You grabbed some leaves that was spiking. Well, that's not something you should be doing. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. I wonder if it's worth doing something else, because we're obviously not getting the drops. We are very close to AR-45. I say we're very close, we're not. We're about 10,000 experience points away, actually. But yeah, we're not really getting the drops, are we? Yeah, I saw it just wasn't enough to save my Zhao at the time. We can go again. I'm more than happy to do the game, as long as we've saved enough to do we've got 80 left, we need 40 for the Cryo Regivine. I wonder if it's worth doing the Pyro Regivine. Because we still need that for Bennett anyway. I think it's worth changing it up. We're obviously not. I'm not getting the drops from that one, so let's do a Pyro Regivine and a Cryo Regivine, and then I will crack on with the event. I think that's our best bet. Just because I'm not getting the drops, so we may as well wait until we get a bit closer. Yeah, we can ascend him afterwards, exactly. Yeah, I'm not getting the drops that I want at the minute. Hopefully once we get to AR-45 we will. But it's all stuff we need, isn't it, anyway? So we still need to do both. I can never remember which way to go to get to this Regivine. Every time. I know what you're saying about the gel set, but at the same time, it's not working. We're not getting any of the set. So we may as well hold off until AR-45. I think at the minute we can spend the resin better by getting upgrade materials to get characters higher. I can never remember where this Regivine is. I know it's below us. I always get lost trying to get to this Regivine. Every time. Oh, we're here now. Here we go. It is below us here. There we go.
Scatter! Spring forth!
How much damage I'm going to do, I don't know. To be fair, on this one. Oh, that was a hit I didn't want to take.
This is order.
Useless.
I'm not doing much damage to that, am I?
Check this out. Propagate.
Yeah, I got out of the way of that one. Right, Joey's ready for his thing. I don't know how much damage Joey's going to do here, really. He's doing okay damage, to be fair. Not too bad.
I will have order. Scatter. Stabilize.
Right, nearly got it down.
Don't try to rush your enemy.
Come on, nearly down. And there it is. Sworn on stream before? No, I don't think I have. It's not so. It depends what words you mean. There are some words I do say, but very few. We got the Wondrous String Kettle, which is a pyro damage bonus of 7%. That's not too bad. But they don't. But see, we need someone that uses a catalyst or a bow. That's also pyro for that set to work. By the looks of that, we did get 2 Everflame seeds, which is pretty good. So we go to the Cryo Regivine to finish off all our resin, and then we're going to be going back and continuing the event. But no, I don't play. I don't swear much outside stream, and I don't swear in stream because of that. It's not a conscious effort not to. It's just I don't generally swear. Look at some subscribers. Why? I know it went down earlier. Yeah, it went down 1. It happens. Offset Pyro Goblet. Yeah, it's just that you need a catalyst for it. That's the only annoying thing. Bennett, it wouldn't work with Bennett, basically. But yeah, I saw that earlier, Dennis. It's all good. That happens. Oh, you played it a few months ago. Ah, okay. Yeah, community post has now got on there.
Propagate. Lament.
Comes down to do his thing.
Here. Worthless. Worthless.
Xiao did a good job there, I think.
Spring forth.
That was a particularly good job by Xiao there. Still keep remembering to change character more often. Yeah, like I said, the only downside to that one we just dropped was Bennett doesn't use a catalyst or a bow. So for him, it's kind of a bit pointless as he's our main pyro, isn't he? Other than that, it's okay.
Propagate.
My butt kicked a bit here. Like saying that, Zhao's about to do his thing. If he, oh no, we lost Zhao. Genshin Sports, good morning, good evening, how are you? Abdullah, good evening, how are you? You already got the Altair armor, nice.
Propagate.
Oh, Zhao, because we lost Zhao, we've lost his main move, annoyingly. I'm actually nearly down. Can't use revive yet, can I? Just got to keep hitting this as much as we can when he comes back. Oh, I've lost the Traveller. Yeah. We've got to head back now. Dennis is on his own for a minute as we lost both characters. Although it's nearly down, to be fair. There we go. Dennis finished it off for us. So that was the last bit of resin spent. Hopefully we get some more core frost here. We got 3. That's not bad. We got 2 in the first attempt and 3 this time. We now have 5. That's a big bonus for us. Thank you for your help, Dennis. Much appreciated. Thank you for the like with those. Much appreciated as well. The outer armor isn't the strongest armor. No, it's not actually, is it? Good morning for you. It's 2:30 in the morning. Wow, you're up late then. Up late or up early? Which way do you want to look at it? Altair stored is. Thank you, Dennis. So we're going to go off and heal, and then we're going to crack on with the event. There's quite a lot we can do in the event that I want to get done. Before we do that, let's just double check. Ganyu, so Ganyu now, we do need other ingredients. We have everything for her, bar 20 flowers. So, if we spend 5 minutes going to grab these flowers, which we know where they are, Ganyu can then be leveled up again. Which means she's near enough, she should be nearly usable at that stage. Instead of Beidou, I think. I think that's our plan. Instead of Beidou, Ganyu will become part of the team. You just go, oh, so you've just finished work, have you? So it's evening. You'd call it evening, really, then, wouldn't you? I suppose. So I used to love working nights. I think that's the one shift I actually miss. I miss my work in general, but I miss working nights. I used to enjoy working nights. Okay. I'm trying to remember where we need to go for these. They are they're around this area over here, I believe. I think we have to go to the mountains, don't we? I think for these. Let's teleport over here and see if there's anything here. She looks confused. Why does she look confused? She looks confused. I don't think she looks confused. 3 PM to 1 AM. That's not too bad a shift, actually, to be fair. Bit of a lay-in. Well, most of the day lay-in and then go to work. Right, I can't for life remember where these flowers are. It will tell me when I have a look at her, to be fair. Flowers. Found in the heights of Stone Forest, Yunyun Karst and Gaiyan Stone Forest. Let's have a look. So round this area here, I believe. She looks depressed. Looks tired and she works 24/7. I suppose you could look at it like that. Right, we need to find these white flowers for Ganyu then. They are normally on the top of these big pillars. Let's have a look. As I say, we don't need many. We need 19, in theory. Any flowers here? We have one. It just means we can get leveled up tonight. And then we'll do the event afterwards. So we need 18 more. That was definitely a bit slower than I was expecting. I thought there'd be more than one there, to be fair. It's not ideal. I wanted more than one. Any over here? What's the bet? I can't find the amount we need tonight. Play story. We're meant to be doing the. We're going to go and do the event. To be fair, yeah. I think the flowers don't seem to be in the places they were previously. I think we'll go off and do. They didn't respawn, did they yet? So let's go and do the event. I think that's more important at this stage. Is the event in Mondstadt? The event's quite funny, to be fair. I've found it fun so far. So let's head back to the stalls and have a look what we're going to do over here. That's alright, we're going to do the event. Let's just collect our resin. So the battle pass increased to level 3. And we gain 1,600 more. Or 16,000 more, sorry. To add to our, I think it was 9 or 8 million. So the event, what are we going to do next? Let's have a look at the event, shall we? So we're going to secure funds for our stall. As you see in the level 20. We've done alright recently. Like I said, we've got 3 streams of this week. That was hopefully my plan. I'm a merchant from Leeway Harbour. I'm presently collecting specialty drinks from various nations. We need to get in touch with the Cat's Tail and purchase a batch of mint brews. Okay. So we need to travel to Leeway. I've got too many markers on. I've got this one still on, haven't I? Cancel navigation. Thank you. We've got to go and purchase some mint brews. So this event there's several different things. There's the Razor main quest, which I think we need to wait 2 days in game, which is quite simple to do. That's the main side of it. And then this is other side bits, but these all increase our Prima Gems. So let's speak to Keking. Oh, she's not going to talk, is she? I should have guessed she wasn't going to talk. So, welcome. What would you two like to drink? Judging by how you guys are dressed, I'm guessing you're not from around here. I don't know if the tea I've got here is suited to your tastes. I'll start you guys off with a pot of Yunlei white tea. If that's not to your liking, you can come back later. I should be able to get someone to pick up a batch of specialty drinks from Monster's Wineless Fest. We're errand runners who help with ordering drinks. That's right, we're reliable errand runners. Paimon heard you put up a commission at the Wineless Fest, asking for someone who knows what they're doing to help with ordering drinks. That's where we come in. If you want to place an order for any drinks, let us know and we'll take the order for you. You guys came all the way to Leeway to take orders for clients. You guys are so sweet. I was afraid no one would accept such a troublesome commission. I'll leave it to you then. I've heard and sailors have been to Mondstadt that the Cat's Tail Tavern speciality, the mint brie, is refreshing. Okay, I missed that. So I'd like to order 65 cases of mint brews to sell to sailors together with other drinks. That way they can stay in a good mood and work efficiently. In the past, the merchants in Mondstadt would also prepare designated equivalents according to my needs. In accordance to the rules of the Winelays Fest, I've gathered some Fairberry jelly in advance. I'm giving it all to you. The funds have set aside a rough estimate, and please keep the change as reward for your hard work. Although this is not enough to fully express my gratitude. Don't worry, it's 65 cases of mint brews. Leave the order to Paimon. Handling errands is our speciality. We'll be right back. So we need to go and buy 65 cases of mint brews, and we need to negotiate the price. This is where we haggled last time, and we got the price down a little bit. Not as much as I would have liked, to be fair. You'll watch Octonauts? No. My little boy watched Octonauts when he was younger, to be fair. It wasn't as bad as some of the other things he watched. I've seen a lot worse. Okay, let's have a speak to Diane. Can we get the price down for these? We've got a business proposition for you. We explained the order to Diane. Oh, the beverage shop in Leeway's North Pier that just opened. Our sailors from Dorman Port have spoken about the shopkeeper. Margaret seems to have sourced ingredients from her before. Octonauts are literally your childhood. Oh, really, Ramen? Wow. When Keking was selling first quench drink sales at docks, she also asked them to promote Quincy Village spring water. She gets water at a high price from the village and resells it where there is demand, only earning the basic cost of individual labour. For help, people from other places can brew wine with a unique flavour using the spring water of the village, and it provides a source of income for the elderly folk in the village. It's 2 birds killed with 1 stone. She's such a nice person. Perhaps the cat's tail will be a long-term partner with her. Anyway, let's talk shop. How much are you going to pay for these mint brews? So now we need to negotiate the price. She's 4 out of 5 mood. And now we need to try and negotiate a decent price. So me and my brothers watched it. We used to jump on sub beds and pretend to be in a submarine. Oh, that's quite cool. My little boy had some of the toys, to be fair, for it. Let's start with 12,500 is my thinking. I think it's going to be too low. But can we negotiate a decent price? She didn't go down too low, to be fair. That wasn't too bad. So, 13,000? Remember, we keep the more that we save. We've got 22,000 more to spend, and we keep the difference. I could just go 15, to be fair. But we're increasing our profit this way. There we go. 13,000. Saved ourselves 2,000 more. Deal is done. Leave that to the sailors. This doctor, please give it to Keking. Thank you very much. Job done. So we need to quickly go back to Leeway again. I know there's a bit of fast travel involved, but this is all for our shop. Once our shop is open, I believe we have to do things with that as well. You have not stopped trying to scam people. You've got 9 million more. But we haven't, because the people that want us to buy them ingredients give us a certain amount of mora. So we're not spending our own. So we don't have 9 million to spend. We've got 9 million in the bank, to be fair. But she only gave us 22,000. I'm just trying to keep my profits high. As a kid, I got onto the bunk bed and threw all the plush toys in my brother like a machine gun. We're back. We've placed an order for the drinks you need. It'll be loaded on the boats tomorrow and it'll be sent to docks as soon as possible. Here's the receipt. You guys move fast. No need to be so generous. We have other people to help order for this. Perfect. Next time we come to your place for a nice drink, please come again. So that is that job done. So if we have a look at the... I don't know what rewards we get for that, if anything. Nothing's shown up, to be fair. So, but if we go to the event, this is our secure funds for our shop. So we're now nearly halfway there to securing the funds for our shop. So we've got another one here that wants us to do stuff. Okay, they're purchasing ingredients as well. So basically, I think we've got to do all 4 of these to secure funds to open a shop, and then there's another bit to do once the shop is open. That's the plan. Next to the aircon, whenever you went there, you'd be like, bruh. Wow. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. So next one we need to do, we need to go to speak to a chef who's staying in Quince Village. They sell uniquely flavoured drinks. Something I must say interests me greatly. Could someone help me buy a batch of fruits of the festival? So that's who we're going to go and see next. The mountain mixologist. He is all the way over here in Quince Village. So this quest does involve a lot of travelling. But also, the time of day in the game is moving on, so I'm assuming we're also meaning the main quest of this is also moving on. If we go, in fact, we can check that. If we go Brews of Ballads, if I get the words right. Not that one. Where is it? I've lost the actual other quest to do with this. Not that one. There is a main quest for this, and we were holding off. You needed 2 in-game days to pass before we could do it. And I now can't find it. It might be because we're in the middle of doing this one. We'll have a look in a second. Playing on another account feels so refreshing. The new character you never touched in the teams. Really? Oh wow. Does anyone still drink flat, soft drink besides me? I'll get a glass of Diet Coke. Well, I'm not allowed Diet Coke. I have to have caffeine free, I've been told, annoyingly. But yeah, I'll have caffeine free Diet Coke and forget about it and drink it when it's flat, to be fair. You guys from out of town, welcome to the village. Paimon first, let's introduce ourselves. This is the Almighty Traveller, and Paimon is the Traveller's best companion, Paimon. We're ordering specialty drinks from the Wine Laser Fest for out-of-town clients. We saw your commission, so we decided to come talk to you. I like how direct you are, then I'll cut to the chase. I'm Chef Guangchu, I've no idea, and I need 100 cases of fruits at the festival to make tea to help get the spirits up for the guys doing manual labour. Before we get to work, please give us the funds. Fair brew chilies, perfect. Nothing like getting it done quickly. Paimon's all about business at the minute. So we're going to head back. He's gave us 30,000 more this time. So we've got a bit more money to play with. So back to the festival. And we can order what he wants. So again, we're going to negotiate, try and maintain a good profit for ourselves. Are you going to hop over the bar because he wasn't turning around to speak to us? Take no offense, I would rather have you help others in need. We are placing orders. Okay. So he's given us 30,000 more. Obviously, I'm not going to pay 24. I'm thinking we start with 20,000. He's going to say no, guarantee. But it's a starting number. Okay, he wasn't happy. Let's try 21,000. Oh, that wasn't bad. That's not a bad offer. Okay, his mood dropped significantly there. I've got to be careful. Yeah, we've got to negotiate with caution. We better play safe. I'm thinking 22. I was trying to get the maximum amount of profit for ourselves, and I don't think we're going to get that much out of this now. We're still going to gain about 8,000. As long as he accepts this 22. Yep, all done. 22,000. We just need to go and head back and report back to the chef and say his order is in hand. So back to the chef. It's a lot of running around this. It's only worth 50 Prima Gems as well. But it means we open our shop. I don't know what we have to do once we open our shop, to be fair. That's something else entirely we need to look at. Okay, I'm not going to bother reading what he says to us, because we've just got to give him the receipt. Job's done. Okay, next time we come, he'll give us a drink. Perfect. Yeah, there's no point in reading it. It's the same thing every time. So the mountain mixologist is now done. So back to the event. Let's have a look at our shop. How are our funds looking? 20,500. So we've still got a couple of jobs. We've got 2 more jobs to do. So Angel Shares stall is buying brewing ingredients. Okay. I don't think there's any more quests now to open our shop. I've got a feeling that's it for the minute. There's no more have appeared, strangely. I like to sell wine-making ingredients. Oh wow, we can sell 5 of those. So this is how we make money for our shop then, by selling ingredients. We can only sell 5 at a time. That's annoying. Okay, business earnings 9,800. Let's go and speak to her. I want to get our shop open. That's all I'm trying to do.
Sorry, little Diona is currently taking a few days off.
Wine making ingredients. Will this give us enough money to open our shop, I wonder? I don't think it will, to be fair.
Let me see. Yep, looks like we've got enough
We do.
now. Let's go see Bernhard.
We have enough money to open our shop.
Bernhard, we got all the funds you need.
What are we going to get to do once the shop is open, I wonder?
Already?
At least now
Wow,
it's
you
talking
sure
for
work
me.
fast.
It's always a bonus. Everything's in place, we just need to open the shop.
Our suppliers are ready and waiting. Just give me a moment.
You do
What
help
do you
people,
think?
Dennis. You help me a
Bad,
lot.
huh? Of course, if you're in a creative mood at any point, feel free to redecorate the place however you want.
It's great. Really looks the part. The shop definitely needs a name, though. How about, Favorian Goodies?
What do we need to do next?
Hey, a little feedback on the name, please?
I was ignoring the
Nod of
name.
the head, perhaps?
Gathering the funds was a monumental task. It must have been very demanding. So don't worry about all those other menial things that need doing. I'll handle those. You both have more experience than me. It'd be great if you could figure out the more managerial level things, like our sales strategy, SOPs, USPs, QC principles, KPIs.
They have no idea what half of them things mean. I know what
I've
most
gotta
of them
be
mean,
honest.
to be fair.
I hear other store owners using these terms, but I can't say I really know what they mean. I just know they're important, which means they're probably best dealt with by you.
So in other words, we'll be the shop owners who make the big business decisions, and you'll be the shop assistant doing all the actual day-to-day work?
Yep. My strength is in execution. Your shop,
You're fooling,
your
are you?
rules. I am but a tool to be used however you see fit.
Very selfless.
That sounds a little extreme.
Are you
This
falling
is
or
for charity,
jumping?
remember? We're not some cutthroat business executives. All right, why don't you go ahead and take a type 5, Bernhard? The two of us need to touch base on strategy.
Pyman's taking charge. You and Pyman analyse the product offering and hash out some core strategic action points.
Okay, we have a clear corporate mission statement. Our goal is to become the best art snack shop.
Although
in the
Robin
whole
Hood
festival
stole from the
market.
poor, Dennis. That's
Now
right.
let's all
Stole from the
prepare to
rich,
give
sorry, and gave to the poor.
110% as we
I don't think
receive
it's the
our
same
first
if you make the money
customers.
yourself and then give it to charity.
Traveler? Paimon?
Oh, look who it is.
Surprise.
Mona and Fischl! You came to check out the market, huh?
One was wise to follow one's intuition and ask Lady Magistus to join the Prinzessin on a tour of this folk festival. Extraordinary events may yet unfold, even on this unexceptional autumn day. Splendid, most splendid.
Mein Fräulein is battling hard to suppress the euphoria in her voice. Seeing you here has put her in the most wonderful mood.
For some reason, I really like Oz's voice.
Spare us your gratuitous embellishments.
Maybe you should leave me to do the explaining. Not long ago, Her Highness had a very nice dream and took it as a sign that something good was about to happen. Naturally, Her Highness's first thought was to come to me for some astrological guidance on the matter.
Always. Always going to
She
Mona
also
for any
noticed that the
astrological
Fest was
guidance.
in full flow hello and asked if I was interested in checking it out.
One thing we need to think about is when do we head to the new
agreed.
desert area?
I can take
We need to finish the
advantage of
Dendro
festival
storyline.
period discounts to purchase some bulk supplies for
There's
my
always an event on,
present
but we need to
column
finish that
writing
storyline
spree.
to then move on to
I
this
must
new
admit,
sand area, desert
without Her
area.
Highness's reminder, the Valhalla Fest may well have completely passed me by.
Lady Magistus, might Her Highness remind you that the dream of which you speak occurred no less
It is definitely
than
one of the best
9
voices,
days
isn't it?
ago?
You'll be
And
rich and
that
give to
only
people in need. I'm
after
going to sit there to
awaiting
make
Lady
sure they get it.
Magistus's
Not
return
political.
letter.
Yeah, I understand
In
that,
vain
Dennis.
for all this
It was more the
time
Robin
did
Hood
one have
connection.
no recourse but to rap most furiously upon the door to thy abode.
Wait. It's been 9 days already? 9 days! Where did the time go?
In light of the great importance this manuscript has to you, Lady Magistus, one shall not hold thy inattentiveness to the passage of time against thee.
But I would implore you, Lady Magistus, to be attentive at least to the nigh overflowing mailbox outside your door. There appear to be many others whose letters go unanswered.
Wow, Mona. You were so immersed in your research that you forgot all about the time, stopped checking your mail, and almost missed out on a huge festival.
Why is Paimon speaking to Mona but yet looking at us? Your ability to focus is admirable.
Anyway, time is of the essence. I have a lot of bulk buying to do. Speaking of which, it's quite a surprise to see you running your own shop. And a snack shop at that.
So you're going to buy it
The
all?
most important kind.
Though wasn't it last time I met Mona, she had no
Actually,
money.
We're just helping someone else out. Feel free to browse around.
Is there anything you'd like to purchase?
Let me think. Can you recommend anything that goes well with a drink?
Sure
Safety
can.
is good
If
and
you got the
rapid.
hangries, then look no further. Just let Paimon check the menu. Wait a sec. Goes well with a drink. Uh-oh. Is the writing going that badly? You know drinking isn't gonna solve your problems, right?
As it happens,
Yeah, she never has
Main
money, does she?
Fräulein has been visiting Mona quite frequently as of late. It is possible that Lady Magistus is feeling the pressure from the constant interruptions.
Restrain yourself, Your Highness.
No, it's nothing like that. This has nothing to
All
do
her
with
money goes in the
drinking
books.
or
I did
with
think she had no
officials'
money.
visits. You all need to calm down.
I do like some of the
Recently,
sarcastic
Her
answers you can
Highness
give.
invited me to try her signature cold-cut platter. I mean Die Heilige Sinfonie. It had such a unique taste, and every bite was so sumptuous. Before I realized it, I had finished the entire plate.
Wow. Well, an empty plate is the highest compliment you can give to the chef.
Die Heilige Sinfonie is an excellent dish. It's filling, full of energy, and has a long shelf
No,
life.
who's as rich as Johnny
And
Depp.
if I'm not mistaken, it's often paired with alcohol, yes? It is, in almost every respect, a far superior dish to the so-called satisfying salad. The sole exception being the steep price. Fortunately, however, the Valhalla Fest is upon us, a festival during which not only are wines sold at discounted prices, but also wine-related food products. This opportunity is a godsend. I cannot let it slip by.
Rejoice, Lady Magistus. That dish was but a spontaneous creation, hastily made in a moment of need while on a royal excursion. You shall have many opportunities to enjoy far finer culinary delights than this.
Main Fräulein means to say that this dish represents a mere fraction of her full capabilities.
But of course, far be it for me to
is
suggest that the
Morax.
true breadth of Her Highness's culinary brilliance can be displayed in a single dish. However, I cannot expect the sovereign to serve
Yeah,
her
Morax is different, isn't it?
subject.
Morax
What
chose
I
to
mean
not
is,
have
I
much
can't
money.
keep letting you cook for me when you're
They
a
do
guest
prefer
in
us to
my
pay,
home.
yeah.
At the very least, I should have something more than salad in store for when people come around. With any luck, I'll be able to find something to your taste here.
Huh? Mona, is that really what this is all about?
Main Fräulein, might I suggest alternative phrasing that would be more faithful to your style? Perhaps long had I foreseen this, or thou needst not fret over thy affinity for salad.
Most indeed, Lady Magistus.
She kind of let her guard down a
You
bit there,
have
didn't she? And
long
didn't really
since
speak
earned
the way she normally does.
recognition of your princessin. Devote yourself to deciphering the secrets of the starry sky. You need not spend precious hours in search of additional ways to delight me.
Don't worry. I won't always be as busy as this. It'll be quite nice to work on some other skills when I have the time.
Yeah, the crow talks all the time. I think it's got the best voice in the game, to be fair.
Allow Favonian goodies to be the solution to your troubles. In addition to our range of ready-to-eat drinking snacks, we also have a wide variety of semi-prep dishes for sale. Why not get a few of each
It's all a bit
kind?
brown. They're missing kind of the colour, aren't they? A lot of the food in this looks colourful, but their stall's a bit brown.
Then, once you have more time on
You'd
your
like that if
hands,
Amy didn't spill it all the time. I actually like the way she talks.
trickier dishes. We can even come and help if you want. The Traveler is really good at cooking. It'd be no problem.
Paimon there offering out our services as a cook.
That's a great idea. I'm almost tempted to increase my budget now.
Lady
What is your
Magistus,
budget?
Your princessin awaits your culinary masterpiece with great anticipation.
Oh, I was going to say as well, I
But
forgot to say
please
earlier.
keep Paimon's suggestion in mind and
So
allocate
we
your
had the
time
psychological
wisely.
assessment today. No, it's not the first one we've had since the
You
accident. It's
just
the
wait.
third, I
The
believe.
next time you dine at my home, I'm
And the
sure
other
you'll
two
be pleasantly surprised.
Suggested treatment to the insurance. We had the assessment today, and she thinks the treatment suggested is wrong. So now she's got to go back to the insurance to suggest different treatment.
That's right.
So
And it
more
makes
waiting,
Paimon
as
so
always.
happy to see a delighted customer find something that they really like. Oh, Paimon never knew that selling things to people who need them could feel so fulfilling. Looks like being a shop owner is a pretty cool job after all. All right,
Yeah, it was a
let's
waste
keep
of
up
an
the
hour, let's
momentum
put it
and
that
get
way.
our name out there.
So do we make our first sale? After your shop has been opened, talk to Bernhard to see how your shop is doing. Before every customer flow cycle starts, distribute funds one and adjust the three directions of your shop. Your income will increase when each direction reaches target point. The sum of funds allotted to one direction exceeds its target point, you can still obtain bonus earnings. To certain number of customer flow cycles, you can use shop stratagems to help you out. You can view the various effects of these shop stratagems in the strategic overview menu. Wow, okay. I was just hoping the shop was done. After a few customer flow cycles, you can invite assistants to support you in running the shop. These assistants can each provide a fixed buff to one direction. At the same time, your assistants can gain a certain amount of earnings as reward. The number of times this amount can be awarded is limited. The effect of each assistant will only last for one customer flow cycle, after which you must wait 2 more cycles so you can hire that same assistant again. While running the shop, you must meet with some emergencies and unexpected situations. Deal with these issues as they crop up in time, and you'll be rewarded. Use your shop stratagems and other methods to deal with these circumstances more effectively. Okay, we've started the aroma of the past.
Lisa said that the Knights of Avonius would help us get ingredients for Razor's wine, right? They should probably be ready by now.
Okay, do we need to do anything with the shop first? So we can carry on the main quest line of the event now with Razor. I want to have a look about the shop. So we've got 2,000 funds. Product quality. Do we want to increase product quality, business efficiency, holistic service? I want to increase product quality to maximum. Okay. Oh wow. That's a decent amount of earnings there. Customer cycle 2. Bit less this time. Our product quality is really high. Reach 40,000 business earnings. We can't get shop assistance yet, I don't think. Okay. Let's increase business efficiency. Yeah, I think that's as much as we got. There we go. Emergency plan and practice. So we've got a bit more this time. We've got to deal with an emergency. What's the emergency? Honorary Knight, you've been running the shop for a while. The current operation method of the store refers to previous business activities, which is fine, but maybe not applicable in these cases. You are well informed and can think about your unique business style based on your experience with other business people. Okay. We'll do everything is best and I'll do the best to carry out your orders. We'll also help collect the expense of other businessmen and provide it to you. Okay. So we've got to pick. We obtained a new stratagem, I think. Do you wish to unlock the stratagem? Yes. So we can increase product quality by a large amount with business efficiency. I think we'll do that one. So that increases quite a bit, and then we can spend our money on the other two. Let's do that. I need to have a look at actually what the rewards are for this. Okay. This will be the last one. I think we'll go and have a look at the main quest in a second as well. More action. Tycoon. We actually gained any rewards. 60,000 is the first target for rewards there. We have unlocked the next one there. It's 100. And then we can now... That's the one we've already got. Business efficiency. We haven't got any feedback, have we? No. There we go. So we might as well put all our money into holistic. How we got this time? I've got to get the first reward, surely. Okay, unexpected situation. The product quality target for the shop snacks products. I should have looked properly at that, shouldn't I? We can claim 20 Prima Gems for gaining 40,000 business earnings. So we need to get 80,000 for all the Prima Gems rewards. So, and what are we at to? I don't even know what we're at to now. We've got 46,000. That's not too bad, actually, in terms of what you need. Okay, so that's now increased significantly. I can meet the target there. Increases our earnings. 49. Do you know what? Let's grab the Prima Gems quickly. I don't think this will take too long to quickly get the Prima Gems from this. We can now view assistants. King Faffy. I think, are these real people by any chance? Business efficiency by 30%. Yes. Let's do that one. Let's increase holistic services there. Can we get this enough? We can. Let's get a little bit higher there. Oh, we've got to finish the emergency. Forgot about the emergency. Owner's assessment is here. I just thought we might as well grab all the Prima Gems from this reward now, and it's done. I am reading what you're saying, by the way. It's supposed to fill out a super complicated answer sheet. Just need your verbal answers. The store's in a special situation. Lay was supposed to be inspecting me. I already know the entire safety manual by heart. You're in charge, so Lay asked me to check you out on her behalf. All you have to do is answer 2 questions to prove you are safety aware. Believing you guys. You can also get rewarded if you answer correctly. Okay, let's do this. First question. If a known alcoholic suddenly shows up in front of your shop intoxicated, what do you do? What was he drinking? We'll be selling it to. What was he drinking? That's definitely wrong. Well, the credit is called the Knights of Venice for support to prevent the other party getting into a drunken accident. But that answer wasn't there. According to the Knights thinking, if you can fuddle even an alcoholic like that, it must be no ordinary drink. Stock is bound to be limited. If we join in, we can cut down inventory in other stores. Plus, there's another place in the market that sells it. It reduces the likelihood that our drinkers will drink too much in one store. I think longer term is something more fitting for an honorary knight. Yeah. Items for sale are often boxed up and stacked, posing a fire hazard. As a shopkeeper, what measures would you take to prevent fire hazards? Put a crow slime in one of the boxes. Put a crow slime in each of the boxes. They're not proper answers, are they? Put it in each box. There we go. It's not. I just want the Prima Gems from this more than anything else. Pieman's having a fit because of the answers. We passed. There we go. And we gained a new shop stratagem. What did we gain stratagem-wise? Increase for smoke. An unexpected situation occur. I think I'm happy to keep what the ones we're using, to be fair. Till we unlock that one. So we've done all the money. I think we should have the second lot of Prima Gem rewards now. Oh, we're just short. A lot more usable funds though. We're just short of the next lot of Prima Gems. We need like 500. So let's increase that one to the level it needs. There we go, that's as much as we can do. Okay, second lot of Prima Gems is now there. We can now unlock the last one, but it's the Prima Gems I want to grab. We've just got one more to do. We need 80,000 earnings. We've got 62,000. So we're very close to getting all the Prima Gems on this, which is what I wanted. And then we'll go and do the Razor part. We got feedback? No. Let's do that one. Everything increases. Let's spend that. There we go. Unexpected situation. That's fine. It must be there nearly now, surely. 67,000. Mysterious package. Okay. We've got a problem. An unidentified man can quietly install leaving a package and a letter. The man said in his letter he had heard about a charity center, remembered the financial hardships of the child. He was very touched. He wanted every child to grow up happy, so he donated some fair brew jelly and other goods for sale. This is the first time this has happened to us. Pine was a little moved. Why would he hide his identity? Maybe this guy's a low profile. Perhaps doing good deeds without leaving a name also gives a special sense of accomplishment. Maybe we should be more prudent. I have heard that treasure hoarders have mixed counterfeit goods with ordinary goods for unsuspecting merchants to sell. He's got a point. This way they can successfully throw away the hot potato and make more on the side. Pineman can't believe it. These horrible treasure hoarders, how can they even cheat innocent shop owners and customers? Wouldn't worry, Dennis. We've only got 45 minutes left. Evening streams, I'm not too worried about. I don't tweet or anything, to be fair. I did do some advertising in some Facebook groups and stuff earlier as well. We'll see. We're all good. What should we do with the package? Better check let's check it. So he's took it back to have it verified. It's approved. There was nothing wrong with the content of the package. So we're all good. And she made a donation because of it. Even better. And we did gain a new shop stratagem. Okay, what was our new shop stratagem? They all increase very slightly. Okay. Oh, we have got feedback. What's the feedback? No, we'll leave it as is. Can't quite hit the target there. Okay, we only need to get to 80,000, which we've done. We are. Can I leave? I want to go back into the shop to grab our Prima Gems, because we've just managed to get our Prima Gems to there. So that's all 60 Prima Gems from the shop done. Once we claim those. The Charity Alliance isn't quite available, so at some point we need to get to a certain point by the looks of it to unlock Charity Alliance. I'm not too sure about that one. Yeah, so at some point we'll do the Charity Alliance, but why secure funds? Oh, we can gain the Prima Gems there as well. That's number 50, 110 Prima Gems from doing that. So the Razor main quest, my earnings goal is 1 million more, according to that. So the Razor main quest is what we want to do next, which involves us heading to the Knights of Avonius. And speaking to Razor again, I think. I don't know where this quest is. There we go. Aroma of the Past. This is worth 60 Prima Gems as well. What are we up to, Prima Gems? 470. So we gained a few to this evening. 110. Plus, yeah, 110. That's not too bad. Right, let's go and carry on with the main quest of the event. There's still so much to do on this event. There is 10 days remaining, so plenty of time to get the most out of it. I so want to get the Dendro story done, but I also want the Prima Gems from the event as a priority as well. I think the extra stream this week, which will happen Saturday evening, will help, I think, to be fair with this. So we're going to go back inside the Knights of Avonius.
Paimon wonders how Razor's class has been going.
Hopefully meet back up with Razor.
Sucrose, wait!
It's Noelle. We've got Noelle as a character. We haven't used her since we pulled her, to be fair. But nice to meet her for once. Noelle, a maid of the Knights of Avonius, is known as a gentle and reliable woman who can be called upon to help in times of trouble. So I think this is the first time we're meeting Noelle in-game. Noelle rejoiced when she was given a responsibility to be seen as a big help in a difficult situation. To be able to help people in trouble, to lend others her strength, this is in her mind, is in line with the principles of chivalry. Indeed, Noelle dreamed of becoming a full knight. In order to realise this dream, she's been working hard.
Honorary Knight! Paimon, please stop her!
We're meant to stop Sucrose.
You're scared, Paimon! What's gotten the two of you so worked up?
Sucrose and I agreed to present the wine ingredient to you together. But when she heard that Razor will be showing up, she insisted that she won't spend a moment longer here than she has to.
I'm not good at dealing with strangers. Anyway, as long as the ingredient gets into the right hands, that's all that matters.
Oh, that won't do. We worked on this together, and we should present it together. I can't take credit for what you did.
It's not about the credit.
Wait, so does this mean the Knights of Avonius' ingredient is a product of bioalchemy?
Yes, it's a quadruple sweetness sunsetia.
Quadruple sweetness?
Quadruple
Isn't
sweetness.
one sweet enough as it is? Also, why a sunsetia?
Okay, let me give you the full story. I love the scent of wine, and after reading up on the art of winemaking, I have grasped some of the key principles. In short, whatever ingredients you use, it's essential to include something sweet. In an attempt to select the most suitable ingredient, I gathered samples of all the sweet plants and fruits I could find in the Mondstadt area. Then, I tried them all in turn and took detailed notes. I also factored in the differences between the same ingredient grown in different locations. For instance, sweet flowers from Springvale are a little sweeter than those at Cape Oath.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of work.
It was no problem at all. Just my duty as a maid of Favonius. The chance to source the Defender's will on behalf of the Knights of Favonius is a huge honor for me.
Noelle, your eyes are sparkling. But Paimon thinks it could be because of Lisa's brainwashing.
Paimon, shush.
Anyway, I was worried that my evaluation would be too subjective if only I were involved. Thankfully, I ran into Sucrose the other day on her way out of the lab.
You need to do this. What, you haven't done this yet?
What is it, Sucrose?
I just remembered why I left the lab that day. I was supposed to go and fetch some lab equipment we imported recently.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That look on your face seems to say you forgot all about it and have been in the lab this whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault, really. I'll go and see Marjorie about the equipment shortly. Carry on, Noelle.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Sucrose is a true professional when it comes to this kind of research. I showed her my list, and she made some extremely valuable suggestions.
Please, you don't need to go out of your way to compliment me. Noelle filled me in on the background
No
of
one's
the whole
using what
situation.
Noelle. No. I
was
think
moved
we
to
used
see
her
how
once,
seriously she took
and that
this
was
task, even though she'd never even met Razor before. However, none of the potential ingredients she had identified were perfect candidates, in my opinion. What we needed was a fruit high in sugar and easily fermentable. After a final look at Noelle's list, I picked the Sensetia sample from near Cider
it. It's
Lake
a good
as a
looking mobile
basis.
game.
With
We're
a
doing
view
this
to
on the
improving
PS5,
it.
but yes, you can play it on
Using
mobile. I don't know how it
biochemical
looks on mobile, though,
techniques,
to be fair.
we were able to amplify the
Good
sweetness.
evening, Luna. How are you?
Then conduct a few tests to compare the results against the benchmarks.
Watching Sucrose work on an experiment when she's in the zone blew me away. Such focus and determination.
I already said don't compliment me. Anyway, the result of our research is the Epsilon Series Tetrasweet Sensetia, Variation 63. And it's finally ready. The sweetness has been verified through rigorous testing, and the size and color are both optimal
Good,
too.
good. You don't
I'll
normally
shorten
join us.
your
Well,
name
you normally
to
say hello in Genshin, but you
quadruple
don't stay,
sweetness
do you? Because you're not a
Sensetia.
fan. So I completely
Unfortunately,
understand.
it can't be produced on a very large scale under the current conditions. But as long as we have enough for Razor.
This is more than sufficient.
Traveler, there's something else I'd like to share with you. Growing up,
Combat
I
on
was
mobile is a
lucky.
pain. Is it really?
I was never
So
the
I've
best at
never even
dealing
thought
with
of putting it
other
on mobile,
people,
to be
but
fair.
my parents never placed any expectations on me. They never said to me, you need to be more sociable, or anything like that. They just said I should do what I enjoy. So, I'm well aware that I'm one of the lucky ones. I haven't lived Razor's life, and I can't pretend to imagine what it must have been like.
Of course, if Luna
So,
plays on age, that would make sense,
I
because
don't know how much it
Australia.
will mean coming from me, but I truly hope he can find happiness and spend his life doing what he loves.
Oh, Sucrose.
There's a door.
Sorry,
Here
I
he
am
is.
late again. Teacher forgot about the time. Kept talking and talking.
That's all right. We were just chatting. Whoa, deja vu. Paimon said the exact same thing 2 days ago. Wait a sec. Where did Sucrose go?
Wow, she disappeared the moment he opened the door. Hello, I'm Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Hi.
Here's our ingredient for you. Oh,
Where was the
but I can't
criticism?
take full credit for it. I had help from an alchemist, but right now, she,
She's a little busy with work.
Right, yes. It's a shame she couldn't be here to present it to you in person.
Smells like potion, nectar, and animal crystal fly, right?
Wow. Nothing gets past your nose, does it?
This Sunsetia is sweeter than ones I have smelled before. Clee said alchemy is amazing. It can make things better.
That's right. I hope that this sweet fruit will help you brew the sweetest wine.
The alchemist girl also had a message to pass on.
Thank you all. When she has time, I want to thank her also.
Leave that to me. I'll figure out a way to persuade her to not work so hard all the time so that I can
I
introduce
think the
you
wording's
to each other.
confused Dennis a little bit.
Okay,
There wasn't a
I will
criticism there, though,
wait.
Dennis, that I could tell.
All right. Now that we have all the ingredients,
But not
we
everyone
can
likes the same
finally
things.
start
I do
making the
understand that.
wine. For that, we'll need a barrel, which if Paimon
We tend to
remembers
lose
correctly,
subscribers
is
whenever we
waiting for
stream
us at the
Genshin and gain them when we
Intershare stand.
stream Ghost of Tsushima. So
Anyway,
curious to what
we're
happens when
gonna
we
head
start
off now.
streaming Gotham Knights, to be
Good
fair.
luck with everything. See you next
But
time.
not every game we do is going to be to everyone's taste, is it? That's the thing. Okay, we've got to go to the Wine Laser Fest now to make the wine pulp. I don't know for this main task what the rewards are, to be fair. I'm sure we'll find out shortly. Wine pulp time, then. Who have we got here? It's Clee. Who's the other person? With the tail. I recognise him, I can't name. Thanks for the like, Lord, much appreciated.
Look who it is!
Clee's bored and wants to... Hey, I like the name. Good evening, how are you? We're going to stream the new Gotham Knights on release on the morning. It's pre-ordered, so I'll be able to download midnight release. It'll have a patch on the first day, so we should be able to stream it as normal in the Friday morning when it releases. I'm not planning to do the co-op campaign. I know you can do it with one other person, or you can do it on your own, but I'm not planning to do the co-op one. My thinking is we're just going to play it through, hopefully use all 4 characters. I've not watched too many of the trailers, I'm staying away from it all. But yeah, we will be streaming it on release. If it gets us there, it gets us there. It's only 2 weeks away. So yeah, we'll be doing it on release. No worries, Ron. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you very much for the conversation as well. Enjoy the rest of your morning. And we'll see you again soon, I'm sure. We are back with Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow morning as well, although that's your afternoon. But yeah, have a good one, Ramen. Thank you very much. So this is Diona. So this is the first time I'm meeting Diona as well. Diona, the bartender at the Cat's Tail, hates all... Pardon me, sorry about that. Hates all alcoholic beverages. She works in the Cat's Tail as a bartender, but hates alcoholic beverages. That is a rare talent for bartending. No matter the drink, as long as the mixing is in her hands, it will imaginably delicious. Her excellent bartending skills and her cat's ears and tail that run in her family are popular among punters, making the Cat's Tail extremely popular. However, please take care not to touch Diana's ears or tail when ordering at the bar. If you cross her, the consequences will be dire. Thanks, Ramen.
The whole story. So, this bright idea was the brainchild of you two? How could you? Razor is Daddy's friend, and he was a good influence, right up until you got him interested in wine.
It's nice that the events are introducing us to characters, although we've probably collected them and got them at some point.
You better promise
at least we're
me you won't
meeting
turn into one
characters
of those
properly
old
themselves in the
booze
game.
hounds that drinks themselves silly, slumps over the bar, and bursts into tears.
I don't understand.
Sounds like there's been some crossed wires here. Clee, what exactly did you say to Diona?
But yeah, that's the 21st, Luna.
I told her that Razor's looking for his mommy with the honorary knight's help, and you both seemed really sad and said you needed some wine, so maybe Diona could help. But before I finished, Diona said...
You played it a lot and then got bored. Yeah, I can get that.
I'm getting involved in this if it's the last thing I do.
I think it's the fact we don't play daily. Helps. I think the fact we play it, several times over a week keeps us from actually getting bored of it. I actually enjoy the change of pace compared to some of the other games we do.
Where to start. Diona, it sounds like Clee left out a few important details in the story. Let us set the record straight.
You explain the situation to Diona.
So
but yeah, 21st of
Razor
October is Gotham Knights. Like I say, we'll do that on release.
Learn more about them?
I still don't know what to do about the new Marvel games coming out in December. That's if it doesn't get delayed again, to be fair. And then I know people have asked about God of War Ragnarok, but we need to do the early ones really as well. But that'll be down to you guys to vote once you finish Gotham Knights to what's coming next. No way.
Sorry, Diona. It was all Clee's fault for not explaining it properly.
You promote on Genshin streams as well. Okay, no worries then.
Still mad?
I appreciate that.
Can you help Razor make the wine? I caught a bunch of fish for us to eat. And you can pet Dodoko too if you want.
I wasn't that angry. We're just trying to help. I understand. I just don't want Razor being led astray, that's all. That's why I may have raised my voice a little bit just now. Well, since none of you plan on drinking it, then I suppose I can help you just this once despite my reservations.
So Diana's going to help us
But
make
I
this
need
wine
you
by
to
the sounds
know
of it.
that I'm a mixer, not a brewer. So I'm used to working with the finished product. If you really want me to start with a bunch of raw ingredients, that's fine. But I can't make any promises about how it'll turn out. Yay! Diona is the best!
Don't worry, Diana, you got this. That'll do.
Bunch of flatterers. Now watch this. All done! That was quick!
How long does it need to brew for, though?
We just need to find a place to store it. We wait for a windier day. Does that mean we need to put it somewhere exposed to the wind?
Maybe windrise? Very windy.
He's got a point.
Yep. If you say the word windy, that's the first place on every Mondstatter's mind. Cool. I want to come too. I have to keep an eye on my foolish father, so I won't be joining you. Klee, come and play again some other time. I will, I promise.
So you got pretty high then, Luna. Right, we have to head to Windrise to place this barrel somewhere windy. And I'm guessing it will tell us to wait a little while afterwards as well before coming back. Oh, look who it is. It's Venti.
What a curious coincidence meeting you here.
Tondefard, what are you doing here?
Well, I awoke to the most magnificent aroma in the air. After following the sweet scent of fresh fruit to its source, this is where I ended up.
Yeah, the fruit are super fresh and super duper sweet. I can smell it as well.
There's another reason, isn't there?
Yes. Oh, I remembered something important. Something that you have to do before sealing the barrel and burying it in the ground.
What do we need to do?
What? We missed something?
Reezer, do you still remember the scent of that half bottle of Thousand Wind wine? I believe there was a hint of bitterness in there.
Yes, there was.
And with very good reason, too. The source? This.
Dandelion seeds?
You're familiar with dandelion wine, right? Well, the people of Mondstadt believe that the wind can bring back the soul, and also preserve memories. Dandelion seeds are like living gemstones, formed from the first wisps of wind in the year. People add them to the mix at the last second.
We're getting people from
as
the
a way
really?
of capturing the wind in the very moment that the barrel is sealed. The memory of that moment is then stored in the wine for all time. So, Thousand Wind wine is the original dandelion wine.
Wow. That's so cool! So now our story will be made into wine too.
As for why it always has a different scent, well, that's because people
I don't know
have
if
the
you've
freedom
seen, Dennis,
to
we've got the
include
one. We got the one back we
whatever
lost.
ingredients they want.
YouTube has been a bit funny earlier because we had over 100 views on one of the Watch Dogs 2 videos as
In
well.
Mother and
We lost
Father's wine,
about
can
100
smell
views on that over
dandelion
the course of
seeds,
today.
but
YouTube
I
took
don't
away.
know
It
what
happens all the
else.
time.
In my wine,
It's a bit weird,
there
but it
is a
does
lot
happen.
of friendship. I still don't understand my mother and father, but I still have you and everyone else. Everyone has done so much for me. Farka, Teacher, Klee, Bennett, Uncle Brown Cat, Cold Lady, Grown Up with Fake Smile.
Yeah, it does all the time.
Great tough girl,
Subscribe.
person that smells like animal,
YouTube
crystal
audits
fly,
things a lot,
Uncle
so
Brown
you could
Cat's
gain.
daughter,
Well, we had that
Green
stream, didn't we? Where we
Bard,
gained like 50
Paimon, and
likes, and we lost
Traveler.
30 by the end of the stream.
I remember
Klee
everyone.
takes
Making
them away.
wine is hard
YouTube
work.
takes them away.
Making
just
this
happens.
wine needed everyone working together.
No, you're not wrong at all, Dennis. Not wrong at all.
Hard work with friends, not so hard after
But
all.
yeah, so it happens all the time. They take the body
I'm
counts
so
away and things like that.
happy.
It happens. It's one of those things. But yeah, I saw one of the Watch Dog 2 videos that got over 100 views and then suddenly it dropped down to, I think it's 15. So it happens all the time. That's why the numbers, although they're there and I do have a look at them, I don't pay too much attention really because it changes all the time.
Thank you.
All I know is
Friends
we're
are also
112
Lupercal.
away from 1,000,
Whether I'm human or I'm wolf,
and we
it
are
doesn't matter. From now on, all of us are together.
82 hours away
When I grow up,
from the minimum
we will come
requirements.
back here,
So we are
and we
close.
will open this wine together.
But I think that
What a
will come.
magnificent
I'm not too
monologue.
worried.
Even as a bard, I
And then
don't
you
feel
guys
like
need to
there's
think what we're going to
anything
do when
else
we
to
do hit
add.
1,000 subscribers.
All that remains now
Because
is
we
to
want to do
bury the
1,000
barrel
subscriber
and
special, so we're going to need
wait for the
ideas.
fruit to ferment.
So bury the barrel in the ground.
We're finally done! Paimon feels like a celebration is in order. If Paimon remembers correctly, tomorrow should be Wind-coming day, right?
Genshin character with McDonald's
the
hat.
Animal God is coming home!
Which one's that? I don't know who you mean by McDonald's hat, to
That
be fair.
reminds me. I haven't memorized the song for the toasting ceremony yet. I'd better get back. Friends, I shall see you all tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep tonight. Wait for the whisper.
Oh
of the
yeah, no, it's
gentle breeze
I've
to
always said I
rouse you
didn't
tomorrow
want
morning,
one specific
then
thing.
come and enjoy a
I
performance
like the
by
fact
the
we mix our
greatest
content
bard to
with the
ever
episodic
grace
stuff, the live
streets
streams.
of Mondstadt.
You know, we mix everything up so much. Give you and Dennis $1 million. If I had it, I would. I don't, unfortunately. Wait until the following day, 10 till 2. We observe the piles of dirt where the wine is hidden. Okay, so we can actually skip time here, can't we? Between 10 and 2. If we can get this done, it's definitely a bonus, and then hopefully we get some decent rewards from it. Clock's ticking. There we go.
Wind-coming day is finally here! Let's get a move on or we'll miss the toasting ceremony!
Okay, toasting ceremony it is. I think we're getting right to the end of this event quest. There's still other parts to do for Primogems, but I think this is near the end of the actual story side.
Wow.
Yeah, what are we going to do for it? Because we're getting so close, we've got to start talking about it, I suppose. Because I never thought about it before.
Why is everyone crowded around the Angel Share stand?
Tradition holds that the finest wine of the Vinelasa Fest only goes on sale after the Animo Archon has tasted it at the toasting ceremony. Everyone's waiting in line for the big moment.
Ugh. So welcoming the Animal Archon back is just a means to an end for them, huh? What about you, Lisa? Are you here for Razor?
Yes, I was feeling a little concerned about him, but I just spoke with him, and he tells me that the winemaking went very smoothly. Such a relief. A glass of the festival's finest will go down smoothly now, too.
Wow, you too, huh?
Razor and the others are over there. You should go say hi.
Hey, there you are.
Whoa, what's with all these bottles? Selling your own homebrew now?
These are for Razor, from us.
Mommy said that everyone's welcoming the Animal God today, and we need to give him some wine. If the Animal God likes the wine, he'll turn into the wind and bless everyone. We want the Animal God to be happy, so he helps Razor. Oh, Honorary Knight! Look what Albedo let me borrow.
This bottle is from my dad. Luckily, I managed not to break it on the way
How
here.
did he get it here without breaking it?
It's just for show, though. I have to give it back to them afterwards.
Mommy said that the Animal God can drink a lot of wine. She said if he wanted to, he could drink the whole of Cider Lake in one big gulp. So, do you think we'd have enough between these and the wine raiser's parents left behind?
Ah, Green Bard.
Everyone, I am greatly honored to be
How
able to
about
be here
$1
today.
for every
I
life?
have been invited by Acting Grandmaster Jean of the Knights of Favonius to perform
I can't
piece
stream a
for
PS1
everyone.
game.
Thousand Wind
That's the problem.
Wine. It is some of the finest verse I know.
Face reveal on. I don't know how
dedicate it to the wind and to everyone here
I'll have to
with
see
us
how
today.
good the webcam for the actual laptop
Fill
is.
up the barrels and
To be
store
fair.
them away, then wait for a windier day.
Yeah, I'll have to test out the
Wax
webcam on the
bottles,
laptop to see if it's
seal
any
them
good quality.
tight for the south wind that soothes,
I'll have to have a
for
look
the
at
north
that.
wind that bites.
How
does this fine
Yeah,
wine
PS1 game
taste to
walkthrough. The problem with that
tongue
is
as Mondstadt
we
to
can't
the
do them on the
ear like a
PS5 or the
sweet dream
4.
of freedom? And what are the fruits that went into the
That's the
brew?
only issue
An
with that.
explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer, turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away as we wait for a windier day.
Quite a good song.
Pray tell,
Hey,
what
Goats
treasure
in free.
does this barrel hold? 'Tis wheat's greatest triumph, the true liquid gold. As it flows from the keg, what sound drifts by? Wind
Siphon, yeah,
chimes in the
Siphon's
boundless
on
immemorial
the...
sky. We raise up our
Isn't that on the free
glasses
catalogue,
and
the classics?
voices in song as we wait.
I'm sure I've seen
for
it.
the wind to
I did
sing
look.
along. Where do we turn once the thousand winds take flight? To the tales of the lyre, to the sweet dream of tonight.
Dear friends, let us now open the wines.
There was something else I thought about as well. And now I've lost... I can't remember what it was.
Animal Archon.
The Animo Archon.
There's no wind.
Don't feel sad, Clee.
But why didn't he come? If the animal god didn't come home, is it because
Long stream. What, longer than the 4 hours we do in the morning on a Monday? I don't know if I could... I don't really know if I can actually do longer than 4 hours. That's kind of my maximum. We have done a 5-hour stream before. But I was struggling by the end of it. I don't think so.
Of course not. You know, Clee, the wind isn't the
It's something to think about anyway for you guys.
Archon can turn into.
Have a think, see what we can come up with. We're a little way off, but it's something we need to think about, I suppose. Because we are getting closer.
Huh? Really? Maybe he turned into a Jumpy Dumpty.
Sure, Jumpy Dumpty it is. Hope you're listening, Animal Archon.
Racer, did the Animal Archon bring you a blessing?
Yes.
We are also
I
missing
talked
a
a
stream
lot
next
with you
week,
all, and I
Tuesday,
learned a
because
lot.
I've got the hospital
Now,
appointment that was meant
I
to be
am
the
not
injections.
afraid.
It isn't the
I
injections
think
now,
that is a blessing.
but I still have to go and
Don't forget to
speak
save
to
me
them,
a glass of your wine
annoyingly.
once it's finished fermenting.
Will I get some too?
Yes. We share together, and we remember together.
Yay! But now I'm getting thirsty.
We've all done a lot of talking. Let's go get something to drink, shall we?
I heard that the Angel Share is selling a new drink called Fruits of the Festival. Everyone's saying it's delicious.
But yeah, I think we can do a long stream. It's not an issue. I just don't.
everyone,
I wouldn't be able to do more than
let's
5
go.
hours. As I say, we've done it before, and I struggled towards the end. 4 hours we normally do on a Monday. The other morning streams around 3.5 normally. Do I play what number I roll and die special? But it has to be new game. But then you need something short, don't you? That's the thing. That's where the goats in kind of works. Frank girlfriend gone wrong. No, she'd kill me. You don't know my other half. She packs a mean punch. They're all happy. The Animo god is coming. And it's all Venti's doing. That's quite cool, actually. My boy played Bee Simulator the other week. It's part of the PlayStation Premium free stuff, and he finished it in like 3 hours. It's not the best, but yeah, he enjoyed it. But yeah, 3-4 hours I think he did it in. I still need to go back and do the Stray speed run at some point. I've still got a couple of other trophies to finish as well.
This is where you must
I won the
stay.
platinum for that.
You are our only hope. Forgive me, Kaya.
It's quite a nice end to this event quest.
Good, very good. That's my boy. I will always be proud of you.
My wife won't watch horror generally. She's not afraid of... Well, yes, she is afraid
After all
of
the
them.
time we spent on it, the wine still isn't
2
ready.
years ago, we went to Alton Towers,
May as well
which
leave
is a
it for
big
our
roller
son.
coaster place in the UK. And they had a scary ride there.
Adventurer's
And
name.
yeah, she cried.
Yes.
She's not a
I
fan
like it.
at all. Yeah, she cried at this ride because of the horror side of it when you was queuing up and when during it and after it. It wasn't the ride itself was bad, but it was all the other stuff while you're queuing up and after on the way out, and you've got things poking you and it's meant to be an alien egg exploding. She hated it. So yeah, horror's definitely not her thing. By far. 60 Prima Gems finishing the event though by looks of things. That's pretty good. Act like nothing is wrong. While wearing a weird mask. Let's not bother people who don't want to be bothered. Yeah, she's not one who wants to be on stream. She wouldn't want to be involved. She's not a gaming kind of person. No, she won't play it. She's not a gamer. Whenever me and my boy want to play something as a family, she'll play a bit of Mario Kart on the Switch. But that's her limit. She's not interested in gaming at all. Then this is very evil. Okay. So I believe we've got some rewards from here to collect. And so we only need 170 now Festive Fever to finish off that. And I think most of the event is now done. We've done the Expulsion full day rewards. Capture is done. Although we have got one there to do. Hang on. No, that's done, that's done. Uproot still needs doing. Yeah. Let's go and do this. We've got 15 minutes left. So I think let's go and see if we can get a few more Prima Gems before we finish. Still another 10 days this event, but the main event quest I'm pretty sure is done. Yeah, the main event of the actual one seems to be done. So as the main event's done, that's a big part of this event finished, I believe. We did gain some Prima Gems, so we're at 530. We are getting close to number 10. I think we've already done 30 wishes so far in this banner. How many days are left? 7 days. We might get another. We might actually get 40 wishes in on this banner this time, which is we don't normally get that many, to be fair. And you can do until dawn that you just press buttons. She wouldn't. Like I said, she's not someone who'd play a game. She wouldn't want to talk on stream either. It's just not her thing. No, she has things she enjoys, and I have things I enjoy, and sometimes they just don't mix, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, we're going to head to here to see what this part. This is the third part of this event part. What do we got to do here? The hunter's back. They're not going to talk. You're here, that's a relief. It's Edmund and Farabee. Why do you suddenly come to Dragonspine? Pine was pretty surprised that you'd asked to meet here. This is quite sudden, but since an unexpected research target has appeared, I can't let go of this opportunity. Unexpected research target? Yes, Mr. Edmund says that he's seen huge animal footprints at the foot of the snowy mountain. We finally found similar footprints around this area. I can thus confirm that a huge snowboard does indeed live there. If we can get samples of its hair and blood, there will be huge help in figuring out Snowball's living conditions and why they appeared at the foot of the mountain. So our objective today is to hunt down that huge snowball. No, it's not a hunt. In the legends, we hunters tell the huge snowball is a true master of Dragonspine. It is not something you can just hunt. You're not a fan of Paimon. But I suppose it'd be alright if we trap it for a short while with its research purposes, right? You've got to help me out on this. Don't you worry. Honestly, after learning that Mondstadt is already plagued by forest boars during harvest season, I've been thinking a lot. If all goes well, I'll continue my research on forest boars and maybe even find a solution to the problem. After all, one of the most important purposes of studying creatures is to find a way to live in harmony with them. Looks like you've learned a lot from your Wine Laser Fest vacation. I've had great wine, made friends, and found a goal to work towards. Let's hold the sentimental stuff off for after we get down from this mountain. Judging by the size of his prints, I strongly doubt I'll be a match for that snowball. So I'm going to have to leave it to an expert like you if that's alright. Please rest assured that I've set up the bait and some traps. These should be of some help. Okay, we're ready. I have no idea what I'm going to do. We're going to try and catch the snowball. During Autumn Crisis Uproot, you must defeat the giant snowball king and temporarily restrain it. When the giant snowball king first enters the battle, it will be in an enraged state, whereupon you must use the various devices within the arena, such as hunters, shields, and traps, to get the snowball king out of the enraged state. The amount of damage that can be done to the great snowball king using normal attacks is quite limited. When the great snowball king leaves in this enraged state, the hunting net can deal more damage to it. Talk about, I eat spicy food every time. You're just trying to make me suffer, aren't you now then? He just wants me to suffer, Luna. That's what it is. Okay. So we need to... Oh, didn't want to do that. So we need to use different things to get out of his enraged state. Smoke machine. Under shield will appear. I've got to keep an eye on how smoke machine. So obviously that does no damage. I've got to get myself warmed up a bit. Took some damage there, didn't I? Does that not work? Oh, we've got a small one now. Smoke machine. It's enraged again. I need to give myself, I've got a minute to get this cleared. Right, I've warmed myself up. Don't know if I'm going to get this done in the next hour, to be fair. In the next minute. Don't know why I said hour there. Hunter's shield, come after me, come on. Oh. Got 50 seconds to get this finished. I need the enraged state to go. Oh, come on, leave me alone. Charge at me, come on, charge at me. For 10 seconds, I think I fouled this the first time. I didn't do enough damage to it. Annoyingly. No, I failed. We're going to need to try this again. That's annoying. I thought we had that. What did he do to you, Dennis? Okay, we're going to have to try this again. I know we do. I didn't know what we was actually doing a minute ago. Now I know a bit more of what we need to do. I think we should easily do this in time. You just got to make sure you cast the net in the right times. I was messing it up quite badly before. We need to obviously break it out of its enraged state like that. Like that. There we go. That on it there. Now we can go to the shield area, let it charge us here. So I want it to charge. There we go. So yeah, I was messing up last time. I didn't realise that charging point, we needed to be inside that shield. And now we can do the trap again. I'm not close enough. I messed that one up. Wasn't close enough there. I also need to think about heat. There we go. There we go, more damage done. We go over here. Shield over here, charging me. Perfect, that's what we needed. It's a fairly simple one, you've just got to make sure you use timing. There we go, a load of damage there. How are you in rage? I just did the smoke. Charging me. No, charging me, don't do that. Why are you charging me? Broke the shield. Missed it. That should work though. How are you in race? I've got the smoke going. Charge me over here. Charge, charge, charge. There we go. Not finished yet. Going to be out of time again, I think. How have I failed this again? No, we did it. We did it. Ah, failed. I thought we did it in the last second there, but no. Yeah, the desert. Yeah, they did add the desert now as well. I just haven't been there yet. I can't believe I failed that again. Right, we've got 5 minutes. I've got to get this done because this will gain us a load of primogems as well. Right, I need Hunter's Shield. There we go, double hit there actually. Right, he's enraged. Come and run at me. Don't do that. I want him to run at me. Can you run at me now? Thank you. So if we're quick enough, we can actually get a double hit in, which I didn't know before. That makes life a little bit easier. I didn't know I could do a double hit. Smoke machine. Is he still enraged? He will be. Yeah, no good to me. There we go. Yeah, if we're quick, we can actually get a double hit in. So I didn't realise. Right, smoke. Right, quickly dip this done. Under shield's gone there. There we go, that's what we needed. I need that other one to leave me alone for a minute. Can I get smoke? One charger, mate. There we go. There we go. Finally managed to get it finished. Finally managed to get it done. 43 seconds. That is complete. Now, that's done. Leave, if we go back to the event now and double check the rewards, that should be all of Uproot done now, and that's another 70 Prima Gems for doing that. And more Festive Fever as well. So we've only got 2 parts still to do, the Managed Shop and the Fecund Blessings by the looks of that. We also only need 50 more Festive Fever for all the rewards. So we're getting very close to getting all the rewards for this event. The main story of the event is now done as well. Let's quickly get out of here though, because it's going to be very, very cold and I don't want to be in the cold. But yeah, pretty happy we've nearly got all the rewards required now for the event. We're still 10 days to go. It's nice to get ahead. And we've got some Battle Pass points to pick up. That will increase our Battle Pass. We've got 24 days to go. We may actually be on for a new record for us to see how far we get on the Battle Pass. We don't normally get that high. We want to try and get level 10 if we can, so we get the wish. But we don't normally get that high, so it'd be quite nice to get the Battle Pass done. Or at least a lot more of it done this time. Let's go back to the festival for a minute. But we are just about out of time for this evening, I'm afraid. Managed to get some more of the festival done though, which is good. We've got up to 600 Prima Gems now. So we only need another 840 for another 10 wishes. So we're not too far behind, to be fair. We've already done 30 wishes this month as well, on this banner. So we're definitely getting closer. And as I say, the event, there's only, from what I can see, they're both done, which means the only thing left is the shop. Although we've gained quite a lot of the rewards, but there is a Charity Alliance, which I don't know what that is at the minute. The Charity Alliance, I've got no clue. But we've got to, once we reach our earnings target, I'm assuming the Charity Alliance then starts. And then we've just got the Fecund Blessings to begin. And hopefully that will increase more Prima Gems for us as well. So we'll try and have a look at that Saturday evening. Either we look at that Saturday evening, or Saturday evening we try and do some more Dendro storyline. I haven't quite decided yet which way to do things. But that is most of the event done with still 10 days to go, which is quite nice for us. We normally struggle to get some of these things finished in time, whereas I think we've done quite well this time to do so. And the only other thing we need to do is, I meant to check talents actually for the Traveller. No, we're still, that's what we was meant to do this evening. So the Domain of Mastery gives us the talents, we need the materials to level up the Traveller's talents as a Dendro. That's what it was meant to be today. But we can do that Saturday evening as well. We've not been there before. But Saturday evening we need to head there and try and get some of these ingredients. No, it's not Saturday, it's only Thursday and Sunday. That's annoying. Yeah. So next week, one of the days it's open, we need to head there to try and get some of the rewards there. To try and get the Traveller's talents up. I forgot that's what it was. I finally remembered as I'm about to finish. Okay, and I can see you guys are chatting, but we are finished for this evening, I'm afraid. We're out of time. And obviously I can't extend in the night time. Otherwise I'll be snoring my head off before we've finished. But that is it for this evening. We're done with Genshin Impact for today. We are back tomorrow morning with Ghost of Tsushima, Iki Island, as we still continue our journey on Iki Island. I think we're going to get quite a bit of it done tomorrow. And then we've got to start thinking about next week as well, in terms of Ghost of Tsushima, and see where we're at. We'll know more once we get done tomorrow. And then we're back Saturday evening for Genshin Impact, as we'll hopefully finish off the event fully and then go and do some Dendro storyline as well, so we can move on to the desert area. That is the plan. But that is me done for this evening. I know you guys are chatting. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to end. Yeah, I know you're all chatting, but I do need to end, I'm afraid. But that is us done. Thank you all very much for joining us. Luna, Dennis, Simmer, fantastic. Thank you all, as always. Anyone else that I don't know is currently watching or in chat, thank you all very much. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We will see some of you hopefully tomorrow morning for Ghost of Tsushima, or Saturday evening for Genshin Impact. If not, have a good weekend, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.